Hey guys, let me turn on my ring light. So I am going to be so vulnerable with you guys, and I know my camera is this way. I'm pretty sure this ring light is set up this way, like, and not tilted the other way. But I want to make this quick because I don't know if I have enough storage. So what makes you the most beautiful girl in the room is not your hair or your makeup or how pretty you are in the flesh. It's your heart, and honestly, I don't think I can deal with the bird. Give me a sec. Just gonna shut my window. Okay. But yeah, so what makes you genuinely stand out from all of the women in the room is your heart and how you feel about yourself and the beauty that's from within. There's a scripture behind me, and it says, beauty should not come from outward adornment, rather it shall be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty, a gentle and quiet spirit. Do you ever notice how girls, and yes, I'm not saying neglect your appearance and neglect your, your self-care, but at the same time, that shouldn't be the forefront. It should be your heart, and it should be what's going on in your heart and what's going on in your soul and your spirit and your mind and your thoughts. Because you ever notice how girls not attractive, or like everyone considers like not the pretty girls because they don't really, dress, they're not super skinny, and they're not this ideal superficial person that we've made in this generation to be perfect, and just this persona and this light of what beauty is in this world. And you notice how they are the most confident because they have beauty within them, and they don't rely on the outward beauty to be their forefront of approaching life and approaching certain things. And that's what makes them beautiful, is the inner parts of them. It's never the outer. And the inner comes, once your inner is right, it will show outwardly. But sometimes you really have to get your inward right first. And that's what I mean. The girl who's not that pretty in the room, that we think is not pretty, but her inside beauty is more beautiful than the girl who has everything seemed put together. And I think that we need to start working on that, because that's why we still don't feel good enough. Because I have my hair done, I have my nails done, I have my makeup done, I have this done, I have the new trends, I have this, I have that, but you still feel empty inside. And I think it's so valuable to start working on the inner you first. And it is hard, it is dark, it is gross. The feelings sometimes are red light feelings, they're negative. Like, going within sometimes, and especially if you haven't in a while, it's gonna be hard. It's going to be rough. It's gonna be like not good feelings, but in the end it's gonna be worth it, because you decided to go within and actually find beauty that was inside of you. And like I said, don't neglect self-care, because I am a fanatic. If I showed you all my products, you would be like, what the hell? But I'm starting to realize that, like, that's why I still feel the way I do, is because I'm not looking within. I'm not finding what makes me beautiful on the inside and what makes me different from other women. What did God put in me? That's something you should ask you. What makes me beautiful in my heart? What about my heart makes me beautiful? What about my spirit and how my compassion towards human beings and animals and in life is more valuable than what you're wearing and what you look like. Being a good person is more valuable than what you look like, what you wear, what you have, because it's fleeting. It's fleeting. All of that stuff's gonna go away. And then you're 40 years old. Don't be 40 years old and all your beauty is, well, gone, and you have nothing left to offer. Have more to offer than your looks. And this is something that I can stand on, because I thought that I only had my looks, and I thought that if I had everything right, if I had my hair done and my nails done and everything right, then I could have you. And I thought that that was it. And glory be to God that He's given me more to live for than just my looks, because that's all I cared about. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about my purpose, really. I mean, I was following it, not knowing it, if you know what I'm saying. But just know that you're so much more than, I want to cry, but you are so much more than your looks and what you have. And to whatever beautiful, beautiful girl who's watching this and doesn't know that yet, it's okay. Because not only am I working on it, but I have been there before. It was much worse. I thought that all I had to offer was what I had in my looks, but God's put something in you so beautiful and so valuable that when your youth fades, you will still have that youthful heart and that youthful spirit, and that is what matters the most. And I know I've been kind of saying like the same thing repeatedly in this video a little bit, but it's really important that you know that what makes you, like I'm saying it again, what makes you the most beautifulest girl in that room is who you are. Show people your heart. Show people who you are and what God has offered you and what God has put inside of you, because people need that. And sometimes you have to get out of yourself and your own insecurities to realize that there are people around you that can use what you have. But if you are so focused on what you look like in the outer parts of you, then you will not only be miserable in life, but you will not know how much you could have impacted somebody's life, and you don't know how much you could have uplifted somebody with your encouraged spirit of encouragement. So, like I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna end it here. And I pray that this truly resonates with you, because I know there's videos out there that can so resonate and be just right on time. Something that you really need to hear. And I really pray that this only resonates with the people who, and this goes for guys too. Guys, you don't have to be so tough. You don't have to be so macho. Sometimes the girls really don't care about your muscles or how much money you have. It's really about how you make a woman feel. And yes, it's nice to have the money and all of that stuff, and my phone is about to go out of storage. But yeah, just know it's always about how you make the woman feel first, and she will never forget how you made her feel. So that's my video, and I love love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I always say this in every video. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.